What's on the agenda for today?
Sunday
Funday. Oh yeah. Boom, boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
I don't want to say
I don't know either. Bunch of flashing lights. We should get lasers for the Sunday Funday.
Or a fucking ball.
That would be dope. Those are cheap. You'll probably find one on Wish.
Okay.
Okay.
And then a lava lamp.
Ooh.
I have a lava lamp.
And then one.
It doesn't really work the way a lava lamp should.
How does that work? It doesn't get hot enough?
It doesn't.
Does it have the lava? Or is it the glitter ones?
It's the lava lamp.
Oh, okay.
I think one time I flipped it and like the little ball on top fell. And it's never been the same.
There's a ball on top?
Well, not the ball. The lava that's supposed to sit on top. That way it connects.
Oh, and you effed it.
Yeah, so then now it's not there. So then now there's nothing for it. It just fucking floats around all stupid.
Oh, no. What if you shake it? Have you thought of that?
I don't think I've ever wanted to shake a lava lamp while it's hot.
No, you shake it while it's cold. No?
Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
What if we have gloves
it,
on. Let it warm up. And just do one of these numbers and then just put it back. You feel me?
I feel you. Okay.
Try it.
We could try it. Anyways. Yeah. Welcome back to the Sunday Funday. On this episode, we have no fucking clue
what we're going to talk about.
What we're going to talk about.
I'm just going to eat my peanut butter and think.
Yeah.
While you talk.
It's gonna be interesting.
I almost got in a fight at the bar the other day.
Did you?
And I got kicked out.
Why?
Well, so there's this VIP section, right? And usually you can just go sit down over there. And no one gives a shit.
And you're just a pee.
Yeah. No, I sat down and this dude goes, I paid for these seats. I was like, oh shit, my bad. I'll leave. So I got up. I went to leave. I was like, I'm going to cool the air a little bit. You know, it was my fault. So I tapped him and I was like, could I see an ID? I was like, no, I'm just kidding, bro. And he goes, why the fuck would I need to show you an ID? I was like, oh, here we go. I was like, bro, it was just a joke. And he goes, I don't have time to be joking. I started walking. I was like, all right, bro. All right. Can you calm down?
Who the fuck do you think you are?
Yeah. So he shoves me.
No.
Bro, shoved me so hard, I fall on this table behind me.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So I get up. And I'm like, this motherfucker is going to eat a fist. So I'm like trying to get to him. The person I was with was holding me back by my chest. I like grab her and like try to put her to the side. His girlfriend's grabbing him. And I'm just like throwing everything out of my way trying to grab this dude, right? I just want to hit him one time. And then I look to the side and I see all the bouncers and security coming up. Put my hands up and I was like, I wasn't doing it. I just sat down and he shoved me. So like, let's go outside. I'm like, shit, man. I was like, are you serious? And they're like, we're just going to talk. I was like, all right. So we go outside. And they're like, what happened? So I tell them what happened. And they're like, okay, well, he did pay for those seats. And I was like, yeah, I didn't know he paid for the seats. I was like, and I was just joking with what I told him. And like, okay, we're going to let you guys back in. Just don't cause problems. I was like, yeah, it's fine, whatever. So I go back in there. And me and her are just talking, right? And I look up and he's staring at me. Like, for a few minutes.
Yeah, you're just like...
Yeah. So I'm from Belen.
Yeah.
I throw my hands up. I go, what's up? He goes, what's up? I'm like, what's up? So he gets up and walks towards me. And he's on the higher balcony on the VIP section. We're on the bottom floor. So he's like, his head's this high from me. So he's talking to me. He goes, you want to go for a ride again? And I look at him and I was like, a ride? You call that a ride? I said, that's some bitch shit. He's like, oh yeah, you want to go for a ride? I was like, let's go outside. I said, you think you're tough? I said, that's some bitch shit. Let's go outside. And he was like, let's go then. And his girlfriend's like pulling back saying, stop. And I was like, yeah, listen to your girl. I was like, go sit down, bro. Go sit down. And I guess he called the girl that I was with a bitch. And I didn't hear him. Because if I would have heard him, I would have pulled him down and I would beat the shit out of him. But I didn't hear him. So I was like, go sit down, bro. Listen to your fucking girl. So then I'm yelling at him. He's yelling at me. And I feel my shirt get yanked. Like, yanked. So I turn around. There's a bouncer. And he's like, you're gone. Let's go. I was like, are you serious? It's like, he came up to me. And he's like, I don't give a shit. He's like, let's go. You're instigating fights. And I was like, I wasn't instigating shit. So he walks me outside. This dude's huge. And I'm like talking to his face because I was pissed. We have only been there for like 30 minutes. Mm. And like a cop comes and he's listening to him talk. And I was like, dude, I wasn't doing anything. Like, this dude came up to me, yelling at me, telling me let's go outside, let's go for a ride. And that cop was like staring at that dude like, are you serious? Like, you're throwing him out when that dude's coming to him? And I was like, whatever, bro. He's like, you're gone. Get out of here. He's like, do you need an Uber or a taxi? I was like, no, fuck that. I was like, I'm fine. I was like, I'm out of here because I wasn't drinking. And he was like, get out of here. You're done. I was like, this is bullshit. I was like, you guys are a bunch of fucking assholes. And I was so heated. But if I was drinking, I would have fought. If I wasn't with that girl, I would have fought. Everything in me was telling me to hit him now. Yeah. Like, you can't. Like, any other night, I would have climbed over everything and I would have just got to that dude and I would just throw everything, even if it was just the shittiest punches, I would have thrown something. But
those dream punches where nothing even lasts.
Yeah, because he was like this much shorter than me. He wore his hat like this, and he had gauges. That doesn't say much about a person.
You know what's weird is like I feel like I know this guy. Like,
yeah, I would have knocked him out. He had little man syndrome, and I'm not a big person, but I would have knocked him out. I was so mad. And I think what made me mad the most is I didn't hit him. Like, not getting kicked out.
I would have been pissed. Yeah, too. I would have wanted one swing on
just
this guy.
One. Especially
what bar
he shoved
was this?
Me. The Dirty Bourbon.
Fuck that place.
Yeah,
dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Fucking bunch of pricks go there.
Yeah.
Bunch of wannabe hicks and fucking bunch of fucking stuck up little fuckers.
Yeah.
So where's the VIP section? That little like booth that we were in last time?
Yes, that's a VIP. You go sit down, right?
What the fuck?
Yeah. So I sat down and he was like, "I paid for these fucking seats." I was like, "Oh, my bad, dude." I didn't start problems. I was like, "Hey," and I even went to. I was like, "Hey, let me see an ID." He's like, "Why the fuck do I need to show you an ID?"
Fucking like, Albuquerque, man. There's
straight up,
fucking pussies.
I know.
Fuck, man.
I was like, damn, I wish I could have just grabbed your neck or something. Just one good hit. That's all I wanted. Because he put his hands on me.
Yeah.
It's the only reason. You can't put your hands on me and not get hit.
Dude, I would have fucking... I'm already fucking heart racing. I would have got the fuck up and like... yeah, like you said, fucking threw everything. Yeah. How far did he fucking push you? I'm imagining, like, for some reason, the push and the time it took you to get up, I'm imagining you flew like 20 feet. Like, I can't.
No. So, we were...
I imagine he threw you off the balcony, like, at this point.
He reached over the person I was with to shove me. So, there's a seat, there's a bench or a stool. There's a stool behind me. So, the stool tripped me. I fell on the table. And I couldn't get my footing because that fucking stool was in the way. Yeah. So I'm like I probably look like an idiot because I was probably trying to get up.
Wait till I fucking get up. I gotta fucking kick your ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking motherfucker. Hold me back.
Hold me back. Yeah, but I finally, because the table like leaned back and everything. Because he shoved me hard, man. I was pissed. And then I got up and I was like, you motherfucker.
Well, you weren't expecting it.
Not at all, because I was walking away when he pushed me.
He probably benches fucking...
He probably doesn't bench. He was a little guy. He probably doesn't do anything. And this girl was fat. That's what pissed me off too. She was fat. I would have knocked him out. I would have punched her. Everyone would have been sleeping.
Fuck you. Lose some weight. Fucking hate this place.
Yeah, I told her I was all...
You're not allowed to wear cowboy hats because you're fucking not hick.
Yeah, oh, so bad. I told him, he was all, let's go for a ride. I was like, bro, I'll sleep you. Like, you'll be sleeping. It's like, I promise.
I would have been like,
something else and you're
go for a ride? You want to ride this dick, bitch?
For real. Oh, I was so mad. And I wasn't yelling at him when he was telling me this shit. I would literally stayed in one spot And I was telling him, I will put you to sleep. I will knock you out. You want to go outside? We'll go outside. Exactly how I was talking to him.
I would have fucking got heated.
Oh, I kept my cool, but I was heated. Because I didn't want to get kicked out. I'd been only there for 30 minutes. I
like going out with a bang.
So do I.
I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. You want to fucking go down, motherfucker? Let's fucking go, bitch.
Yeah.
Boom! And then I go down.
Yeah, exactly. I wish I would. I was telling this guy at work, and he goes, "You saw his face?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Do you remember his face?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Just a what do you say? Just a matter of time. You see him again."
Wait.
Oh yeah.
Wait for round 2.
Oh yeah.
Or round 1, I guess.
Yeah, round 1. Stupid. Yeah. I should have grabbed his little hand.
2 punches. Me punching you and you punching the floor.
No, that gave me anxiety.
Wrong.
Oh, that hurt my heart.
Wait. Wrong.
Yeah, it was nuts, dude. So I was like, driving home, I was like, I should have just hit him. Just once. I got kicked out anyways.
Yeah.
Might as well have gotten kicked out.
Kicked out.
Yeah.
Real kicked out.
Real kicked out. I've been in worse shit at that bar before and nothing happened.
You know why? It's because women were involved.
Yeah, probably.
They make us soft. Women weaken legs. That's from Rocky. That's some good advice right there.
It's very true, man. It sucks. Because if I was with my boys...
Oh, we would have all thrown down.
Oh, yeah. I would have been punching bouncers. Because those bouncers over there are a bunch of bitches. A bunch of guys that think they're tough.
They probably only bench. Oscar, why does it all have to be about benching? I don't know. I've been thinking about it.
Yeah. No, I was really mad that I didn't punch him though. But it's okay.
It's okay. Just
I'd rather not be in handcuffs also. I'd rather not be
forget
sued.
that as you grow up, there's fucking consequences like that.
I'd rather not get sued for battery also. Assault and battery because I hit him. But then I could have been like, I was fearing for my life. He put his hands on me. It was self-defense. I feared for my life. I am a little guy. I'm young. I don't know what to do.
I don't know if he has a gun on him. I had to neutralize the situation.
Exactly.
And I did.
I thought he was going after her. So I had to end it. I thought I saw a knife. Just kidding.
Swore there's a bazooka in his back pocket. He looks like that dude from San Andreas.
Pulls out AKs out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my my weekend. It was fun though. I haven't been in one of those situations in a long time, which I handled it a lot different than what I've ever handled that type of situation, which is weird.
It is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up, changing.
I hate it. The last one I was in at a bar, I punched him and I knocked him out.
Yeah.
This time I just talked.
Oh.
No.
You went from a big bad wolf to a little chihuahua.
No, not chihuahua. My bite is still as big as my bark. Chihuahuas are mean, okay?
They're fucking jerks. I hate chihuahuas.
So do I.
He had one that would always fucking growl. It doesn't matter what you did.
They're ugly.
And they're always fucking shaking. Why are they always shaking? Just perpetual anger, just the whole fucking time. Like if it was a human, it'd walk around like this. Don't fucking look at me!
Fucking the schizophrenic people. That's how chihuahuas remind me. Yeah, just ready to just blow up.
It's like how did the wolf lineage get brought down to that?
They still have like the wolf traits, the mean, vicious, but they're just
fucking insane.
This size,
domesticated and pocket size.
Yeah,
humans are sick.
What I don't understand is how someone can see a chihuahua and be like, "Oh," you know what I mean? I see Chihuahuas and like, ugh.
Some of them are kind of cute.
Yeah, but
not all of them. Like it's like babies. When you look at a baby,
God,
it's like most of them are ugly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like the reason why people think they're cute is because they're a baby.
Yeah, and they're small. Yeah, I guess you're right.
You know, it's not the characteristics. It's just the fact that they are a baby.
Yeah, I guess you're right. The first thing I think of when I see a Chihuahua is I would love to punt that thing across the room. Oh my God. I swear to you, I'm like, I would kick that thing so far.
Yeah, it's not the first thing. That's one of the things. That's one of the things I think of. The first thing I think of is I hope that little fucker doesn't climb to the fence.
Little Chihuahua.
Yeah. Because then I will have to punt it across the fucking...
I've never punted one across the room. So, just... I've never done that. So don't sue me.
Sue me.
Don't. Please. Don't. I don't have any money. Yeah, Chihuahuas are nasty dogs.
Yeah. I think my favorite dog would probably be a Husky, a German Shepherd,
Huskies are pretty. Pitbull?
Pitbull. Dale.
Pitbulls are too mean.
Just kidding. That's a conspiracy for you right there.
Hell yeah, it is.
I love pitties. I want a gray one.
The blue? Mm-hmm. Blue pits. Have you seen the bully pits?
Maybe.
They're this big. And they're just jacked. It's like it's a pit bull slash
bulldog.
Yeah, there you go. Like, what is that?
What are you trying to say?
What is that name?
Dude, yeah, I love little jack dogs.
And they're jacked, dude. They stand up on the couch and you can see every muscle in their back. They're
Imagine wrestling one of those.
Well,
I could rip your arm off.
Yeah.
I want one. And then we both work out on the beach together. Both of us fucking ripped as fuck.
I was gonna get you a shirt from the famous, was it Venice Beach?
Yeah. Muscle Beach?
Yeah, Muscle Beach. But they're like $40 and I was like, oh. I'll get it next time.
He's not worth $40.
I'll get it next time. I don't have money right now. Because I spent $160 on alcohol the night before. Which is not it wasn't in the plans. It just happened that way.
Yeah.
And I added everything together the next day. I was like, damn, I spent $160 yesterday.
What was another 40? It would have been around 200. Yeah. Round.
I think I had like $60 left. Just kidding, I didn't, but
it's for the plane ticket home.
Yeah.
Hey, are they back?
Yeah, they got back a few nights ago.
We need to bring one of them on.
Yeah. What we need to do is go to their house, like we were talking to Tim, and have one in their room and have all of them on.
Ooh, fucking panel.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be tight. Tight.
Yeah.
Totally down.
Okay.
We'll have a Gershom panel.
We'll just have to figure out like what weekend you don't work late and all that shit, which probably isn't a lot of them.
Probably not. We'll think about it.
Well, what we do need though is microphones and headphones. That we've been talking about for
millennia.
Yeah.
We need income.
Yeah.
You guys, come on.
Yeah, come on, YouTube.
Let's get this thing going. We need millions of followers and viewers.
We need sponsors.
Exactly. So when I start drinking again, Bosque, Marble, you guys are free.
Tractor.
You guys are free to sponsor us.
Mm-hmm.
We love your guys' beer. Sporting wise, Under Armour. You have my heart.
Yeah.
I'm only sporting Nike because it was the only thing I was wearing today.
Yeah. Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Whenever you want to hop on this train, you can. You're more than welcome.
I'm more of a Monster guy.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to
Ken
ride...
Block.
Huh?
Ken Block. Rob Dyrdek.
Oh, Rob Dyrdek,
mm-hmm.
yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yep.
We don't skate, but we will
learn
to if you need us to.
Yeah.
We'll go fucking do flip kicks outside and bust her ass.
Flip kicks? Kick flips. They're like, okay, never mind.
Never mind.
We were thinking about it.
Even if they somehow stumbled upon this video.
Shit. Some flip kicks.
I thought that came first.
Cause no, it's kick flip.
Because you kick it
and it flips.
It makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, because I think if you flip, then kick.
It's a flip and then kick.
I don't think... Can you do that? I don't think that's possible.
What if you flipped on the skateboard
and then throw a ninja kick?
Yeah, throw a ninja kick.
That would definitely be a flip kick.
Exactly. See, we could do one of those.
Or you just made up a move.
Exactly. We'll have Clovis do it for us.
Yeah.
Because he's a good flip.
Well, he just bought a longboard also, so...
There you go.
There you go.
Anyways.
This is a rough Sunday Funday.
What was I going to say?
About making money?
Before.
Gershon Brothers?
A little after.
Headphones?
Hey, so I went to my first wedding.
Your first wedding?
Okay, well, let me explain. I've been to one other wedding, but it was my cousin's. Right?
Okay, excuse me.
So that went really well. But outside of family, I've never been to any other wedding.
Okay.
I've only been to one wedding.
No, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So this was the first wedding of that I didn't know the groom and I didn't know the bride. I didn't know anybody there. And no, I didn't wedding crash. It felt like I was.
Okay, so how did you get there? Not get there, but...
Well,
what?
Tracy took me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and it was like very anxiety inducing.
Why?
Because I didn't know anybody there.
So when you get drunk and you make friends.
I can't drink.
Oh, yeah.
It was so hard. Because, like, I was trying to be social. And, like, I can pass off as social.
Yeah.
But it was so weird. After a certain amount of time, it was like all that energy that it took, like, for me to be outgoing, just enough to talk to people. I was exhausted.
Oh, I bet.
I didn't even want to be there. I got sick. I shat myself. Not like in my pants, but like I barely got to the restroom.
Damn.
It was pretty. I was hot the whole time too. I had red
weddings
hands,
are very hot,
and it was outside.
Oh, that's a shitty place to have it.
It was a nice wedding.
Mexico.
I wish. No, it was pretty nice.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I wish I could have drank. I wish I could have drank. It would have been so much more fun. And I feel like Tracy would have had a lot more fun if I was able to drink.
So you ruined it for the both of you. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did.
Damn. And there's no exceptions, huh?
Nope. Nothing.
Well, that's good that you held strong to it. Proud of you for that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Because I would have given in. I'd be like, alright, one drink. And now I would have fucked myself, so I'm like, fuck it. More drinks.
Yeah, you would have been pissed. You'd be like, fuck. I'm already down this and this is a fucking hole. Just fucking do it.
Yeah.
It's like,
shots!
Bro. I ain't even mad.
Yeah. Because I'm drunk right now.
I'm just drunk. I could just start this over tomorrow.
I'm so happy for you guys. Like,
I don't even know.
We didn't get married.
You guys are?
Yeah, but you guys look so happy.
I'm happy for you, bro. You're gonna make her a lovely wife. Husband. Fucking love you guys.
Fucking love you guys. Want another shot?
It was a great meeting you.
Trace was like, there you are. Come on. Where the fuck you been? You're not even in the wedding anymore? You're at the restaurant next door?
Talking to the fucking bartender.
Weddings are fun, dude. I love weddings.
I don't. It's a funeral.
It really is. It really is.
Say you go to 2 funerals in your life. One has a ring.
Yeah, I've heard that before. I can't
Some
wait
of
to get
them.
married.
Sorry.
Yeah,
So for whoever's listening that may want to get married in the future.
I know one person that it was a funeral. It's my best friend.
Oh no.
He's gone. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Hold it down. I was thinking at the trash the other day and I thought of that meme. I was like P.O.P. hold it down.
I'm legally blind.
I'm legally blind.
You can't see anything. Barely. I love that video.
Barely.
Is that a dude or a chick?
I don't fucking know.
I don't either.
I think it was a chick. Barely.
Barely.
I'm legally blind.
You know what show I've been watching lately? Our Planet.
Oh, from BBC?
Earth? No, Netflix.
Well, yeah, Earth. Sorry, I don't know why I said BBC.
BBC is Planet Blue, I believe. Or Blue Planet. Netflix came out with their own called Our Planet.
Okay. So it is their own thing. Okay.
Yeah. And it's really good.
Yeah?
All those shows.
I love
really
watching
good.
nature.
Yeah. My favorite ones are the deep sea ones. It's so crazy, dude.
There's shit you ain't never seen.
There's lots of shit.
Crazy shit. Deep sea shit.
You know they say, and I know we're talking about deep sea, but I'm gonna change it. There's a forest. I can't remember what forest it was. I read about it on Reddit today.
You've read about it on Reddit.
You know what Reddit is?
You read it.
I read it.
On Reddit.
Yeah. Anyways. There's this forest. I'll have to remember what forest it is. But they're saying that it's so big and they don't know what else is in there. Like every time they go in there, they find something new.
Like animals?
Yeah. New species of something.
What?
Yeah.
Where?
I can't remember what forest it is.
Come on, man.
I know. I didn't think about talking about this either. I just read it last night before I went to bed, actually.
What did you read it on?
Reddit.
You read it on?
Reddit. Let's see if it's still here. But yeah, they're saying that it's so just vast that there could be anything out there, and it's just so big that they don't know.
How can you hide a whole species though in that?
Because it's so huge. It's just like the ocean.
Well,
we haven't
not like the ocean. Like
we haven't traveled the whole ocean yet.
Well, no, that's very true. Because the ocean goes out and down. Forest just goes out
and up.
Okay, what's gonna be up?
Lots of things. There's new species of plants. There's new species of moss. There's new species of bugs. There's new species of anything you can imagine. There's new species of everything.
Okay.
What if Bigfoot's there? They just haven't found him yet.
That would be very interesting to hear about.
Thank you. Do you believe in Bigfoot?
I don't.
I don't either. Honestly. I used to.
Honestly, it's not that cool of a fucking creature anyways.
It really isn't.
It's like, what the... It's just...
It's like a monkey.
Yeah. What the fuck? What's so fucking cool about fucking Bigfoot?
That was strange. What's so cool about Bigfoot? I'm trying to use bigger words. Instead of... You know what's really cool?
Intriguing.
The chupacabra.
Dude, fucking love the chupacabra. It's the craziest fucking story that we grew up with, especially coming from like New Mexico. Mm-hmm. And then like my Mexican heritage is like they're terrified of stories of it. They don't.
Yeah. Do you believe in it?
I don't know. I want to believe in it. But it's such a fucking creepy animal that I just don't know. I actually wrote a script on this. I have a movie for this. Yeah. I'll have to show it to you. But it's my first one ever. Okay. I literally just had the idea, wrote it down, and it only came out to like 60 pages. Like, fuck, I suck as a writer. But the idea itself is like really, it's cool. I think it's cool. But yeah, I love the chupacabra. The I've seen like pictures of like concept art of like what it could look like. Some of them.
And there's so many different.
It's right.
Things.
Some of them think it's like an alien kind of species thing. Another one is like it's actually like a rat.
Yeah, and it's like a dragon / something.
Someone else is like a demon.
Yeah, like a fallen angel.
Yeah.
Have you seen that video? These guys are speaking Spanish, and they're just in the middle of this forest with flashlights at night, and they're recording. And one guy says something, and they stop, and they're like shining the flashlight, and they shine it on something white next to a riverbed. And they zoom into it, and someone takes a step, and you hear like a stick crack, and the thing goes. So then they take off running.
Holy shit! I would fucking freak the fuck out.
Dude, it's nuts. It's called The Fallen Angel on YouTube.
Bro,
yo, it's crazy. My phone's off.
Fuck, give me my phone!
Is that it right there?
Okay, but...
Io che sei, io siamo un pluma, tío. No, no. Sono che senti solo. Stamattina via, si sente solo. Des de fa rato que senti solo. Que sí, collons, que sí, tia. Escolta. Ho sents o no?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh! Oh! Dude, I've seen that before. Dude, that's so fucking creepy, bro. Yeah. Throw up.
Throw up. You ever heard?
On YouTube, we're gonna do YouTube videos on watching YouTube videos.
Yeah. You ever heard about the little, I guess, elves that people have found homes of elves in the middle of a forest?
I've heard of something like that.
And they're like vicious
the
people.
Dwarves.
Yes, but they're small, like this big.
Yeah. That's fucking creepy. Okay. Ghost story time. Oh. Did I tell you about my grandma? What she saw?
I don't know if you did.
Okay, so my grandma, she watched buses. And she always works late night shifts. Ever since I can remember. So I guess one time she was washing a bus. And it was like 2:30, 3 a.m. And she says that she was cleaning the inside of it and she heard something outside. Like footsteps. Like little children footsteps.
And this is in Mexico?
No, this was here in Albuquerque.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she goes outside and like to check like who's out there. She says she didn't see anything and then she goes around the bus and she says she sees a leprechaun. Like a fucking like a little person scurry off and disappear like behind the bus. And they say that leprechauns or like small creatures like that, they're demons. Like they're fucking little demons. Like
it gave me chills.
Cause you know the cherubs, the little baby angels.
Yeah.
The ones that we think of, those little creatures are the fallen angels of the cherubs. The cherubins. I forgot what they're called.
That's scary.
Yeah, it's creepy as fuck. So leprechauns, trolls, all these little like
they're all a real thing, but they're demons.
So
I think that's if the chupacabra is real,
it would be.
I think that's what it is. It's a demon.
Yeah, I mean it feasts on goat.
Yeah,
goat blood. Well, not just goat blood, but you know.
Yeah. This world is crazy.
It's fucking scary. Dude. It's way too big for us. And then like videos that no one believes, that's scarier to imagine, because they could actually like pop up now, and like no one would fucking believe you.
Yeah, because how easy is it to edit a video?
Nowadays, it's fucking
extremely
easy.
Yeah.
Fuck. Like, if I saw that, I'd freak the fuck out. Did I tell you about my relative that saw fucking demons and shit because he played with the Ouija board?
Yeah, you told me about that.
That's fucking... That's fucked, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. No, thank you.
Golems?
I think you're... Was it you or Kiko?
It was Kiko. He was... Yeah.
About the golems. Like the genies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The spiritual world is it's... I don't want to say crazy because it's not enough.
It's an understatement.
Yeah.
It is...
It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable is a good word. Because does it really exist? For me and Tyler, we fucking hella believe in it.
Yeah. But if it doesn't exist, what are all these things that people are seeing?
Well, then,
Feel me?
Yeah, well, right. People would be like, "Oh, it's a shooting of neurons in your mind that make you believe in things that you've seen before, or thought of, or heard of." So it's your fight or flight instinct kicking in and making you see shit. Which, to an extent, sure.
Yeah.
But, like, sometimes it's way too vivid for you to make that up.
Yeah. Did I tell you about the stories of my brother and his friend Red in the foothills? Did I say on the last Ghost Stories?
I don't remember.
So, up here in the foothills in Belen, they go camping all the time, right? So, the first time, it was my brother, his buddy Red, his buddy John, and a few of my cousins. Well, my cousin likes to take off and go for a walk. This is the middle of the night, and he just likes to go for a walk. Well, he hadn't been back for a minute, and foothills have mountain lions and shit.
Yeah, cougars.
Yeah, so they're like, he hasn't been back for a while. Let's go look for him. So my buddy John and my brother went walking. Said they ended up at a rock face about 100 feet high, just straight up and down. He had the flashlight, and he said John had it, and he was shining the light on the rock face, and he shined down, and he said there was a little, like, glowing eye, it looked like. He said not big, just real small. And he said when it would blink, kind of. So when you take the light off, it wasn't there. But it was glowing when the light was on it. And John was like, "Oh shit, that's a mountain lion." He's like, "We got to scare away from the camp because the camp wasn't that far from there, I guess." Yeah. And so they start making. He says, "Let's get a little bit closer so we can scare it away." My brother's like, "Hell no, it's a mountain lion."
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, let's just scare it away." So they started getting closer to it, and my brother said that it was at the bottom of the cliff. He said it shot straight to the top. He said no bouncing, nothing. Straight to the top and stayed there. Followed it with the flashlight. And he said about 5 seconds later it went and just shot off. And he was like, "What the fuck was that?" What? So they ran back and I was like, "What were you guys, camping trips, smoking, mushrooms, whatever?" And he's like, "We weren't on anything." He was like, "We were looking for the cousin so they can smoke." He said we were sober.
Yeah. And
they couldn't figure out what it was. The second time, that was years ago. The second time, about 2 years ago, my brother and his buddy Red went out. They have the really expensive remote control cars that they do themselves. They make themselves. And they were rock climbing. And my brother went back to the truck to take a shit. So Red just kept playing with his truck. And Red said that he heard like crashing. Like trees were falling. It sounded like. So he was like, "What the heck?" So he stopped and he looked up and he said, at a distance, you can see trees falling down. He said it reminded him on The Incredibles when that ball is going through the forest and it's knocking these trees down.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. He just couldn't see what was knocking the trees down. Yeah. So he grabbed his truck and took off running the truck, and they got in and took off. And I hear a bunch of people saying that those foothills, like, you don't go to those foothills.
I need to go to those foothills.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm down.
Let's fucking go right now.
No. Let's stay the night over there one of these days.
Yeah.
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 Another story.
We'll have a fucking camera and the light.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys might see something crawl behind us.
Ooh. You'll have one in front of us and I'll have one behind us.
Yeah.
So you get all
angles.
Yeah. Yo, that shit's scary. It's like asking for trouble.
I've never seen anything. So yeah, I'm asking for trouble. I've never seen anything.
I feel like I've seen things, but my mind is blocking them out. Because I know I have. I just can't ever think of what I've seen. You feel what
Yeah. Like, I've only had, like, dreams.
Okay.
Right.
I've seen things in my parents' house.
You told me about that.
Yeah, I've seen those and heard things and all that. But I feel like I've seen things. When I was younger. My mind's just blocking them out.
Do you want to know the craziest thing I've seen?
Yeah.
It's not a ghost story. One time, I think I was like 10 or I don't know, like somewhere around that age. And I was in my parents' room. We lived in a trailer over in Meadow Lake. And there's 2 entrances to our house, but we would always lock. So I'm gonna show you. So here's a trailer, right? So one entrance was here, which was essentially the back door, and then the front door was here, right? So the kitchen was right here, so you had a clear shot from my parents' bedroom that was right here. You could see all the way into the hallway of the outside. Yeah. Did I tell you?
Yeah.
Did I say it here?
Did you say on the last Ghost Stories?
Did I?
I don't know. When that lady was standing there?
Naked?
Yeah, I think you did say it on the... Go ahead. Continue.
I feel like you guys already heard it. But that's my craziest one.
That's scary, though. Because it's...
She's probably met that. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, but...
I saw boob.
Hey.
Yeah.
Your titties.
Titties. Got my house.
I would... That's scary, though. When shit like that happens with real people.
Do real people scare you more than fake people?
Yes. Fake people. Yes. A lot more.
Yeah.
I think with, like, ghosts and stuff, it just makes the hair in the back of your neck stand up. And you're like, what happened? With real people, you're like, what's gonna happen?
Oh.
Type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, what?
That's very interesting to think about.
Yeah. Because anything can happen with a real person. With a ghost, you're like, oh, that was freaky.
If you saw the fucking chupacabra right now, like...
That would be scary.
Because...
I have a shotgun in here.
You fucking run for it, right? But by the time you get out there, it's gone. And that's even scarier because you're like, it's fucking out there and I don't know.
No one believes me.
It knows where I'm at. I don't know where it's at.
Yeah. I don't like touching on the subject because I don't believe it, but I do at the same time.
Is it
Skinwalkers.
Oh.
Because that's... I mean, I don't have a whole lot of native in me, but I have native in me, and I have native family and friends. And that's very, very scary because it's a real thing, per se. The witches are real. Witches, demons that manifest themselves in a certain way.
See, dude, witches are fucking creepy as fuck. They made a movie on Netflix which depicts...
What is it called?
Witch.
Oh, it was a Netflix movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I've seen the other movie and I didn't really care for it.
Which one?
The one where that goat's like talking to her.
The black goat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not Netflix original.
No, it's not. It's on Netflix.
Oh, okay. I watched it in the movie theater and I didn't really care for it.
No?
Mm-mm.
I liked it.
I guess I should probably watch it again and pay attention.
The Witch. That one was scary.
And then she disappears, right? The little girl. At the end of the movie, they're like, "Where did you go?" Because they make her sleep in the shed, or in the. It's an old times movie.
Yeah. Old timey, yeah. Don't spoil it for everyone.
Oh, sorry, my bad, guys.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch of other shit there.
Well, it's a little too late now. Like, it's been on Netflix for a while. It's an older movie. If you haven't seen it by now, you only had a few months for spoilers.
True. I don't even think it's on Netflix anymore.
Probably not, because I haven't seen it on there.
But yeah, no, witches are fucking scary. I watched the first Blair Witch Project, the original.
Yeah.
And that was years after it came out, like 10 years, because the new one was going to come out.
Yeah. It's scary.
It's still fucking scary, because it's like, this was shot as if this happened.
Yeah.
And it is golden. It's a great piece of film.
Yeah. I sat next to a witch in high school. My first day of school.
Dude, that's fucked up.
She was a legit witch. And I was flicking my quarter, make it spin, and she was sitting down like this. I was on this side, and she was sitting down, and she goes, and stops my quarter, and she goes, "Stop," and she slides her quarter to herself. I was like, "Yes, ma'am."
Oh my god!
She wasn't looking at me at all, and she slaps my quarter on the desk, and she goes, "Stop." It's like, holy shit. That was the scariest thing I've ever been through in my life. It wasn't scary, but the vibes that I felt from that were dark.
Creepy.
Yeah.
I feel like I met one other person like that. And you definitely get a fucking weird, creepy vibe from them. Like, they play with some dark shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's weird how, like, people can sense energies.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even have to open your eyes. You just feel them walk by and you feel like everything.
You just feel evil. You just feel evil in the room. There's my old pastor, he's a plumber. Yeah. And he was a pastor. Well, on Wednesday, he would do the youth, and then on Sundays, he would do regular church.
Yeah.
So he did that, and he had this call to this bar. I don't know if it's a bar, an old coffee shop, but it was at night. He was telling this story. And he went in with his apprentice, and he said as soon as you walk in, you can just feel the evil. Like, he said it was weird. You couldn't see the people's faces. You look at them, you couldn't see their face. He said it felt like a dream. It was very, very dark in there. He said he was fixing the pipes and stuff, and he could hear the people talking about the sermon he had preached on that Wednesday and that Sunday. And
he said even there?
No. He said he fixed it and he got out. He said it was too dark. He did not feel good in there at all. That's fucking
creepy.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate talking about this, but it's out there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And there's temples underground. I guess there was one up in Albuquerque that I don't know if they raided it or I don't know what the fuck happened, but I guess they were doing like some sick shit, like keeping like bodies in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Like Luciferian type shit? Or?
Yeah, like satanic.
That's it makes me sick.
Yeah, it makes you like gag cry.
Yeah.
Like you cry and start gagging.
It gave me chills.
It's fucking terrible.
Yeah. That same guy, he was I'm
like, it's fucked.
So we went to church with this guy. I'm not going to say his name, but he was really, really bad into drugs and stuff, and he got his life straight. Went to church with us. Really cool dude, man. And then they closed down the church, and he started getting right back into it. Well, at my old pastor's house, I guess he had some of that guy's stuff. So he calls me, he's like, "Hey, I'm going to go pick up my stuff." He's like, "Yeah, that's fine." So he shows up, and my old pastor says you can tell that he's into some stuff. So he goes, it's in the living room. He's like, "So if you want to come inside." He's like, "Right." So he goes inside. Pastor goes inside, turns around, the dude isn't behind him. He's like, "What the heck?" So he goes back outside. He's like, "Stuff's inside." He's like, "I'm not going in there." Why? He says, you didn't see that thing guarding your hallway? He goes, what? He's like, I'm not going in there. And he said, you can see the fear in his body. He said, I'm not going in your house. There's something guarding your hallway. He's like, all right, bro. So he went inside, got his stuff, and brought it back out to him, and he left.
Dude, that's fucking creepy.
Yeah. He said, I'm not going in your house because something's guarding your hallway.
Oh! Yeah. You don't see that? What?
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't see that thing guarding your hallway?
What does it look like? Like, how do these people see these things?
Well, there's in scripture, you can believe it or not. I don't know what numbers there are, what books, but I have pictures of them. People took the pictures, the words of how the Bible describes these angels, and they're scary.
No, yeah, that one's from Hellboy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like you never know what an angel or a demon really looks like.
No.
Like we expect a demon to be
human-like.
Yeah, kind of, and just ugly and gross, like on
dude. Okay.
Lord of the Rings, those things.
Finish what you're saying, because I got something to fucking tell you.
Okay, so what he saw might have been extremely scary to him because his mind couldn't wrap around what it was. But it was just an angel protecting my old pastor's house because he knew that he was there for the wrong reasons. Shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead.
Okay, there's a book called... Oh, fuck, my battery's about to die already?
Damn, we were supposed to only go 30 minutes. We're an hour in.
I know, okay.
Okay, so...
Okay. Hell. Because you brought up what demons look like, and it reminded me of this book I read.
23 Minutes in Hell?
Yes.
Yes, that book is intense.
Fucking crazy.
Intense, dude.
So, for you guys that haven't read it, it's a good... I only read the part where he goes to hell. I didn't read everything that he does after.
Whole book. It's crazy. It's a good read.
Is the after part as good as the beginning?
No, but it's still a good read.
Okay.
It's just pretty much how he gets his life right and how he lives after.
Cool.
Yeah.
But anyways, there's this gentleman, and he remembers going to sleep one night, and all of a sudden he gets yanked. Yeah.
Through his bed.
Yeah, into the deepest, darkest depths of hell. And he says, he explains it like this, and it fucking crazy because it's so vivid and like it's pretty cool the way he. Well, it's not cool, but it's interesting the way he explains everything about it. So he first off starts off with the pitch blackness. He's like, the place that I was in was the darkness that I've never experienced before in my life. It was empty and alone and a sense of overwhelming fear. And like that itself was like an anxiety inducing like attack, right? Mm-hmm. And then he talks about the heat.
Yeah. The
overwhelming fucking heat just eating, like you could die a million deaths with this fucking heat and you're just not dying. So he talks about that.
And the smell.
It's the smell that could kill you if you fucking smelt it on Earth. Like that, a putrid, rotting, horrible, disgusting.
And the screams.
The sound was a deafening, like, pain. And one of the things that he talks about is that the whole time that he's down there in hell, he didn't have hope.
Yeah.
At all.
He was exhausted.
Yeah, he couldn't move. Couldn't move at all. Like, he was crawling. It took every ounce of energy in his body to move. He had a body, which was interesting to you.
Yeah.
Was that he had a body. But the only reason he had a body was for what was to come, which was these doors fucking open and giant fucking creatures come out. scary fucking things, like things that could cause heart attacks, like.
And there's different, he was saying that there's different ones like on the walls and just like different types of demons.
Yeah.
In different areas of this pit that he walked into.
Yeah. This is so creepy. So these fucking creatures come toward him, and he could feel each one of their hatred toward him. Like he could sense it, It was like they hate him. It was something he's never, like, nobody knows what true hate is, and like that's what he was getting from them. So they reached like where he was, and they take him and they start beating him.
They cut his stomach open, and his guts came out. He said the worst thing is he felt everything, he felt all of it.
Yeah.
And they just kept beating him and cutting him, and
it was infinite.
Yeah.
It felt like forever. And that was just the first stage.
Yeah.
What else does he go through? Because I forgot.
It was so long ago that I read it. I don't remember everything that he went through.
But that was just like the pit. That was the very bottom.
Yeah, that was as soon as, like, that's the beginning of the book too. Mm-hmm. That wasn't the middle of the book. That was as soon as he went into hell. That's what he was experiencing.
Yeah. Fucking crazy.
I remember after everything had happened, he was still in hell, and he couldn't call out for God or anything. Like, he just couldn't do it. No, he knew. He just couldn't do it. And at the end of it, he saw a bright, bright light that he couldn't look directly at. And it was God. And, he was talking to God after, and God was saying that the reason why he couldn't call out to him is because he didn't allow him to. I didn't want you to call out to me. I wanted you to go through this so you can see what you're walking into, pretty much.
Yeah. And it was a way for someone to visit hell and, like, explain what it's like.
Yeah.
That is it.
Nuts.
It's a crazy book. Definitely would not want to go through that.
No, not at all.
So, just a little fun fact. You don't have to believe this. This is religious stuff. But for Catholics, because we believe in the area of purgatory.
Yeah.
There's a story of a nun. She didn't believe in purgatory, but she was still Catholic per se. She was a really, like, mean nun.
Nuns are kind of mean, aren't they?
Some of them. You got to think about it.
You don't get laid your whole life.
a lot of different things. Like, you can be raised up into it and not having wanted ever to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you look at Mother Teresa,
and she
was a saint.
Yeah.
She is a saint. So you take different perspectives. It's like people who want to do it, they're going to be good at what they do.
For sure.
Right?
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But anyways, this nun hated being a nun. She hated everything about it, and she was a really bad influence. Whereas this other friendly nun, super nice, really, really good person, but wasn't complete, right? Okay. Just like all of us, we all have a little bit to grow.
Yeah.
She wasn't like Mother Teresa status where it was saintly. So, for Catholics, just a review. Purgatory isn't just a separate dimension that you go to or whatever. It's literally just a small step before you get to heaven because you need to be cleansed. Okay. That's our belief, is because we're not clean of sin completely. So we just take an extra step that God filters us completely. So the idea is that the purgatory pretty much rips the soul away from the sin.
The soul away from the flesh, pretty much.
The sin away from it. So the soul leaving the flesh is easy. That's your death.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Right.
Okay,
what I'm saying is purgatory rips the sin from your soul.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
this is the first I'm hearing of this too.
Yeah. So this nun, the nice nun, she dies.
Okay.
And the other nun just lives her life, and the other nun doesn't believe in a lot of Catholic stuff. She's just like there. Okay. Well, one night she's in her room and she wakes up and she sees somebody on the roof of her fucking room burning, like fire, and it's the other nun. It was the nice nun, and she sees her burning, screaming in pain. She's like, pray for me, and like she's freaking out, and then she disappears. She's like, what the fuck? Well, I'm sure the nun didn't say what the fuck.
She probably did.
Yeah.
Anyone would have said that after.
So then she's like, how is this possible? So she bends down on her knees and she starts praying to God for her. Mm-hmm. So then another night passes by. And again, she comes up and even more fire. Burning hotter. Like, brighter and everything. And she's screaming, pray for me, right? And then she disappears again, and then she goes down on her knees and starts praying. And this happens within a span of like a month or whatever. It doesn't happen every night, but it happens. And the nun herself is being prayerful to God for the other nun. And then finally one night, she appears to her, and she's not burning anymore. And she's calm, and she's at peace. And she's like, thank you for praying for me. I can go to heaven now. And the idea is that the fires of purgatory burn harder than the fires of hell because it's the sin being stripped away from your soul. And I just thought that was such an interesting story about like how that happened. It's cool, huh?
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
I got a whole bunch of Catholic stories.
Do you?
Yeah. Because whenever I was dating my ex, she was super non-denominational Protestant. And back when I was younger, I believed Catholic or die.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, okay.
And it was just, it's an ignorant way of viewing things whenever you're young anyway.
For sure.
So, one of the things that I did was just study up on my own religion. That way I knew how to fight off all the problems that she was going to arise within my religion. So I learned a lot.
Oh, okay.
Right? Up to the point where I was even talking to pastors from Legacy and like what's the new one? The one that's here over there in Las Lunas by Bosque Farms. I don't know. Calvary. That's the one. That was the main one. And like during the time at school, there's some kids that are trying to put a youth group together for church, but it turns out that it was just like more of like a makeout group.
Yeah.
And a little more, you know how those things go.
Right.
Right.
I wasn't making out, but
I mean, it's just because we're all young. We all make stupid mistakes, anyways. But like my whole thing was like, no, you guys are wrong. You guys are doing things wrong, and I'm gonna teach you.
Yeah.
So I learned a lot, and as I grew up, I got away from that whole teaching everybody that. I mean, I know my facts now, and I have a whole bunch of like cool little stories that like
for sure
go along with it and just help me with like my own beliefs. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Religion is a crazy thing.
That would be a separate topic.
Were we talking about that last week or the week before? About Scientology?
Yeah, we were.
We did, huh? It's a touchy thing.
That one's creepy. Oh, but something that I did want to bring up a little while ago when we were talking about the fucking saint worshippers thing. So, again, in the Catholic belief is that the Eucharist, which is the bread that we have, once the priest ordains it, Jesus Christ is actually in that piece. Okay. So, that's the most holy of holy things that we have.
Yeah.
Okay. When people go up, you're supposed to take it.
Yeah.
And eat it.
Uh-huh.
Right? If you do anything else with it, it's really bad.
Yeah.
So what happens is there's a silent war where Satan worshippers or witches or whatever, they'll go within the congregation. And so whenever you take communion, you can just go with the mouth, or you can put it in your palm.
Yeah.
Which we want to get rid of. Like a lot of old school Catholics want to get rid of this.
Yeah.
Because it's a sign of... It's not as respectful. It's just taking it. But, so anyways, these Satan worshippers or whatever, they'll take it and they'll put it in their palm and hide it. And what they do with it is they take it back to their church, their Satan church, and defile it because they know that it's Jesus Christ. Yeah. It's fucked up.
What do you think about the Baphomet statue that they put up?
The fucking...
The goat woman, man.
Yeah. It's fucking stupid.
I think it's stupid, but...
It sucks that we live in a country that... Like, I love our country.
Yes. But the thing is, too, it's in our amendment.
Yeah.
Freedom of speech, freedom of religion.
Yeah. But then you look at all the things where, like, the loopholes have been passed where they can silence some religions or some thoughts or some,
Yeah.
It's, like, really hypocritical some points. So it's like...
Yeah.
If it's gonna be free, let it be free.
Yeah. Just like taking out of schools, taking God out of schools.
Yeah.
Can't read your Bible in school anymore. Can't pray anymore in certain schools. But yeah, you can build a statue of Satan. Are you serious? Like,
yeah.
For real? Like, I understand freedom of religion, but like you said, let it be free.
Yeah.
Let it be free. And they're saying if so someone destroyed it the first time, and some satanic people were like, "We have insurance on it. You can destroy it as many times as you want. It'll just be rebuilt." Like that.
That's fucking.
It's sick to me. What's really sick to me is how do you think that this is good? You know what I mean? Like
that's.
How do you think Satan is good? Like, I know they don't think he's good, but
no, they
how
do.
the satanic
have you
heard
heard
that he's the good one and God is the evil?
Yeah. Who's the fucking creator of Satan? Lucian, I think is his name.
No, it was Crowley, wasn't it?
Oh, you're thinking of way back. So it's based off of Crowley.
Mm-hmm.
But the guy that came up with the Satanic Church, which was actually fairly recent, he's got that lazy eye.
Mm-hmm. Bald dude.
Is he bald?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure it's Lucius.
I can't remember. I remember reading about him.
Well, anyways, I would read up on like all that stuff
Me
too,
too.
because like it's spiritual warfare that you read up on.
So scary.
And then it's the same thing with like conspiracies where it's like by the end of it you're just like, fuck it, fuck everything I know because I can't do a single thing about it except protect myself and my family.
Exactly. So here's a crazy thing. We're an hour and 12 minutes in.
I'll probably cut this up into like 2 different.
That's fine. So the first guy that did the church, or was it Crawley? Might have been Crawley. So Lake Ness monster? Loch Ness monster. So I watched an hour-long documentary on YouTube about this, right?
Uh-huh.
So he wanted to be a magician. He wanted to do magic. And I can't remember if he read about it or if someone told him about this ritual that you can do. You can be the best magician ever. But he has to go to this house, and it's a 3-month thing. And you have to do it 3 months. You cannot leave or break the ritual, because if you do, you'll be possessed by tons and tons of demons. So, okay. So he was a few days left. He only had a few days left of his ritual. And his mom got really, really sick across country. So he left. He broke the ritual. And that's why he became a satanic person. And at that same time is when they started seeing the Loch Ness monster in the lake.
Huh. How does that tie together?
I think it was a demon. the Loch Ness monster, because the house was on the lake.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot to mention that part.
Okay.
Yeah, the house was on the lake.
That ties this way over here.
Yeah. My bad.
Okay.
It wasn't just a random thing.
It's like this house back in Kentucky.
Yeah. No, it was on the lake. That house was on the lake.
Oh. Okay.
And he became Mr. Crawley. You know what else is scary is what's his name that sings Crazy Train? Yeah.
He's a fucking
Mr. Crawley.
He's a definitely Satan worshiper.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to listen to that song.
Yeah.
I used to have it on my old iPod.
I didn't know what it meant.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Until you look at the lyrics and it's like, yeah,
so years later, you're like,
fucked up.
Damn, now I know who Mr. Crawley is. Crowley. I call him Crawley. Crowley. Yeah. What is that guy's name though? The guy that made the first satanic church.
Pretty sure it's Lucian.
They're saying that girl right here
Uh-huh.
is actually Taylor Swift's clone or something.
Diane.
Yes, because look at her.
She's old now.
No, look at her when she was young.
She looks similar. Okay, that kind of looks like her. It's pretty. Yeah.
They're saying that it's either like her clone, conspiracy, of course. It's either her clone or like she's related to her. Which isn't far-fetched.
I could fucking see that. Can you guys see that? I hope that's fucking focused in. I don't want to mess with it.
Yeah.
She's one of the daughters of
Alistair. Or is that
Alistair Crowley.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Diana Hegarty. I don't know who that is though.
She was like the daughter or the wife of the person that first made the Satanic Church.
Dude, all these people are fucking creepy. Jane Mansfield. All these guys look like fucking Voldemort.
Yeah, they do. Satanic things. It's a very scary thing to talk about.
You shouldn't be fucking playing with it. And yeah, much less talking about it.
Yeah.
It gets out of hand, and then you end up fucking going through fucking rabbit holes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, I would fucking go down some and I'd get fucking I'd creep myself out.
Hell yeah.
I'd fucking pray. I'd leave all the lights on.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
I don't think I'm gonna drive home after this. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that shit's scary, man. But the crazy thing to think about is they're everywhere. Because you think satanic worshippers or Satanists, Luciferians, they're just a small group of people that hide because they're dark. They hide in dark rooms or whatever. They're literally everywhere.
They're hidden in plain sight.
Yeah. They're most of our world leaders.
We don't have enough time to talk about that tonight. Yeah,
that'll be the next.
That was part of like last time we talked about like all these fucking people in office and in power.
Yeah.
A lot of them have asked for fucking help from the devil.
Yeah.
They have their own orgies and shit and fucking walling out on Lucifer juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Yeah.
These aren't fun.
They aren't fun, but they're good. I love them so much. Yeah. Scary shit. Scary shit that we touch on. We'll have to look at some other stuff to talk about more in depth and stay on that subject and maybe do some research and stay on one
We'll
subject.
definitely pick one out of all these things that we've talked about.
Yeah.
We could go into like Bigfoot next episode.
Yeah.
Since neither of us believe in it. We'll try to debunk it.
Okay.
All right.
So let's do a research for this whole week about just everything Bigfoot.
Everything Bigfoot related. Bigfoot. All right, guys. Thank you.
You're welcome. If not, if you guys don't want to listen about Bigfoot or whatever, drop it in the comments. Let us know what you would rather listen to.
Yeah. I mean, you only have 2 days to tell us, so you guys better fucking listen on Sunday.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're meant for. Lazy days, Sundays, Sunday night.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Well, it's been a fun Sunday.
Yeah, it's been a fun Sunday.
Been stressful. A little sad Sunday with this episode.
Scary.
Yes,
fucking scary.
Again. But I think that is it, correct?
Yes,
Anything
sir.
to add?
Nothing.
On top of everything?
Nothing to that. We'll stick to a subject next time.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for coming along for the ride.
Definitely.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
There you go. And comment.
Yes.
Let us know what you think. Please. We cry ourselves to sleep because you guys don't talk to us.
Well, it's usually like one comment in every 2 videos.
Yeah.
And then somehow YouTube deletes it, or it gets through you guys delete it. I don't know. Anyways, for those of you that do comment, thank you. Much appreciated. I get a heart on.
Definitely.
For whenever you guys comment.
A heart on.
A heart on. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next time.
Thanks, buddy. Well, drive safe.
Oh, shit.
So broken down, but I guess that's just the way